Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Point Three Podcast. We are your favorite trio of hosts. To my left, we have Spider Brando. Below, Lou, myself, Hero Scroll. We're coming at you today talking about our Hall H San Diego Comic Con 2024 predictions. What is Marvel going to reveal? It's about to be a crazy episode because we might start talking about some crazy things that we would love to see that might not happen, but some crazy things that could happen. So stay tuned for that. But if you're not, make sure you subscribe to us here on YouTube. Hit that like button. It goes a long way for us here. But without further ado, Spider Brando, what is your first prediction for Hall H this year?
So, Hall H, July 27th, Saturday, my birthday. Marvel has been blessing me with birthday content for this year with Deadpool weekend. Next year with F4 weekend, they're going to bless it even more with some Spider-Man 4 news of the director and Tom Holland going on stage just to talk about the movie. Maybe one new casting thing. No footage, obviously, because it hasn't even started filming yet. But just to have them talk about the movie, that's my prediction. I think it'll go nuts. Because who would expect a Sony Marvel Hall H event like that? I know Spider-Man, Tom Holland is MCU, but Sony has. It's hard to tell what they do or what they let Marvel do sometimes. So I'm banking that there's going to be Spider-Man 4 news for specifically my birthday.
Yeah, they watched Point Three and they said that Spider Brando guy, we like him. He has a Spider-Man tattoo.
Every time he talks about Deadpool and Wolverine, he always brings up his birthday. So
Yeah.
I mean, Fantastic Four. So it's like
Fair.
they're gonna hit us with that third. This will be the Point 3 for birthday presents from Marvel.
The trifecta.
Yep.
All right. What new casting? If they were to announce a casting, who do you want?
Ooh.
The character. It doesn't have to be the person, but the character.
Harry.
Oh, Harry. Okay, that's not bad actually.
Especially if they go like Timothy Chalamet or whatever. Oh, just imagine the reaction and the hype around that. I don't think they will, but I know Tom and him are very good friends, which is why I brought it up.
It would be cool, but then that means you have to change Harry's race from Spider-Man freshman year, the animated show, to live action.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that before. That's a good point.
Ooh. All right, who's your backup? Just in case.
I want to say Miles, but that's not. No chance that's happening.
Dude, I thought for sure you were going to say Black Cat.
I won't lie. I was expecting Black Cat.
That's what I thought you were going to say.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it, but I'm going to go. I'll go Black Cat. Why not?
Okay.
Sydney Sweeney.
What would be your ultimate hype?
Like, if they did. Obviously, ultimate would be Miles. Or Symbiote, yeah. Symbiote reveal would be cool, but I don't know how they would
cry. Nah, who knows?
do that.
They don't have a plan anyways. Just show it.
Just the director, and I'd be super happy if they just announced the damn director.
All right. We'll put it down on the official prediction board. We'll pop up a graphic right here. Spider Brando, director, and one new casting. All right, I like that. Starting off really nice. Lou, what about yourself?
Listen, all you Point 3 people. Deadpool and Wolverine weekend. We know we should be getting some Fantastic Four news. We're going to get some visuals, right? SDCC Hall H. We know we get some extended footage. There's some stuff that has to be floating around about Thunderbolts, Asterix, and Brave New World. But listen. Let me take you back in a time machine. 2022. High Evolutionary. Just has the audience in the palm of his hand. Hype. you're like, dang, that is the guy that's going to be in Guardians of the Galaxy. Cool. Let's go back 11 years. 2013. Tom Hiddleston, Loki, getting the entire crowd to just bow, to kneel before him. Hype. Memorable moment. We get our Doom reveal at SDCC Hall H 2024.
Ooh,
Casting.
full costume or just
Full
casting?
costume, baby. Full costume. Let the
Oh.
speculations begin. Give him a
Ooh.
mic and let him do his Doom thing. Now, who that's going to be? Callan Murphy, John Hamm. We don't know. Just saying. I think Doom would be that chef's kiss.
I do like that. I really do like that. It would build hype a lot for Marvel if they did that.
To imagine if they did it of like introducing the Fantastic Four and then it's just like Doom first.
It's just Doom? Oh,
And
God.
he
I would
highlights
hype.
that. Oh my
He just cuts him off.
That would be hype.
That would be so. Oh, I like that. I like that.
I do like that. I won't lie. Yeah, no,
Because
that's a
everyone
good
wants
one.
to see him, like, we're like,
Yeah.
what are they going to look like? Blah, 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 blah. Still, maybe not have them revealed at this. Maybe do like a D23 type of thing for the Fantastic Four in the suits. But, man, swerve everybody with Doom.
That'd be nice. Oh, that'd be really nice. Yeah. Okay, so here's my big prediction. It also has to do with a casting. I think they bring him out. They're gonna announce. I do think they're going to announce Midnight Suns, right? I think that's kind of a given almost at this point. It's been on the rumor mill for such a long time. And I think we can also get this kind of out of the way too, that they're going to announce kind of like an updated timeline, hopefully within this or D23. Hopefully here, right? Agreed. But I think they're going to announce the Midnight Suns, but that isn't my prediction. My big prediction is they're going to announce who is playing one of the members of the Midnight Suns. And they're going to be talking. They're going to be announcing the team. And then to announce this casting, you're just going to hear a motorcycle revving up in the background. And this motorcycle is just going to drive through Hall H. And it's going to be whoever you have playing Ghost Rider. Full leather jacket, chain belt, chain around their body. That's your Ghost Rider. And I think that's how you announce a Ghost Rider.
Damn. If I start seeing people like looking around in the crowd and like they're starting to rope off, like, security starting to roll people off, and there's just a straight line that's right down the middle, like, I'd be like, here it is. It's happening.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, that'd be so cool. That would be awesome.
Because I mean, it Ghost Rider is one of those characters that I think people are going to be hyped up for regardless.
Oh my God.
But imagine how much more hype you will build if you allow whoever's playing him to just come out there and just generate that hype of kind of giving them a first look without giving them like an official first look. You just see them on the motorcycle and see how they feel, and it'll be great.
Especially if those rumors of Ryan Gosling being Ghost Rider are true. Oh, that crowd would be going nuts if they did something like that. Davey in La La Land.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
How hard do you think he would break character though? Like, he would have to be cheesing because people would be going crazy.
Yeah. unless the best way they hide it is like he's on a helmet. They put a helmet on him, and then when he gets on stage, he takes the helmet off.
He could take the helmet off or flip the visor up, and those eyes would just pull everybody in. It doesn't matter. Like, nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, he's that good that he just.
But that's my big prediction. We're getting Ghost Rider confirmation.
I think these are all things we need. Like, we need some Spider-Man love. We need some additional Fantastic Four love, and we need something to look forward to. And Midnight Suns, for me, personally, that's my next. Like, oh my gosh, what are the Avengers? I'm like, oh my gosh, what is the MCU Midnight Suns? Like, I'll wait for the next 10 years. Maybe here's my prediction. They're gonna re-announce Blade. It's like, oh, Blade
I was gonna,
starring Mahershala
I was
Ali.
gonna bring that up. You're like, this
Honestly,
movie still didn't come out yet.
yeah, it
The
should have by
casuals would be
now.
like, this movie got announced once already.
Yeah. No, you know the funny thing though, out of all of the like characters I could see coming out in like full costume, I could see Mahershala Ali coming
That'd be
out
dope. That'd be
full
dope.
Blade
He deserved
costume.
it.
Yeah,
That'd be
I think
dope.
if they were
We
to
need-
do one, either him or this is your time where you announce your Kang replacement.
Whoa.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Whoa. I have so many thoughts about that. That's
Go
a
for it.
dangerous game.
It
That's
is
a dangerous game to play.
But there's no more dedicated of a crowd that would give you a positive reaction than a Hall H crowd. And I think that's everything. It's kind of like a wrestling debut where like if the crowd is dead for who it is, it could be like a very cool person, but if the crowd is dead, the character's dead, you know? And I think Kang still has legs. He still has something to offer to the MCU. And I think this is how you start kind of building him back up. I think this is where
You know
do it.
what? In the range of outcomes, though, I could see that being one of them, but I could also see something like a D23 where, you know, like Feige did a couple years ago, where it's just like a picture of like, here's the new announcement. No music, no nothing. It's just a freaking photo of an actor from their IMDb that they just drop on screen. And then they just move on.
He doesn't even have to come out in full costume, though.
Okay.
I think if they just announce who it is.
Fair. But really quick to the point. What future project? I know D23 is right around the corner, but is there a project that isn't a Disney Plus show that you guys are hoping that we get something from, or just like a first look, or maybe the actors come out, like something to put it back on the radar? Because again, to that point, this is a great crowd and a lot of people are invested. I think, again, knowing that there is that last year 2023 hiatus, like the expectations for this, and again, D23, it's huge. People want that news, and you're finally, hopefully, going to get to hear from Feige with something with substance.
You said not Disney Plus project?
Yeah, not a Disney Plus show, because I think, I don't know,
Yeah,
my
I feel
gut
like
just
that would
says
be
it's more
for
like Daredevil and
D23.
that kind of stuff is D23.
Yeah. I think D23 will be more like footage and like in-depth details on projects or green lights. And SDCC will be like just hype levels and announcements of years to come. So I would like to see some footage, or not footage, some stuff besides Spider-Man 4.
Boys.
What?
I'm patiently trying to wait for this one. Would you guys, what would your hype level be for this? Robert Downey Jr. comes out and announces that he will return as Iron Man in a future movie.
The crowd would go crazy, but I don't think the crowd would go as crazy if he just came up in a movie and we didn't know.
Huh?
So
Are you saying that would be more of a surprise than this?
Yeah. Like if he came out, it'd be a huge surprise. It would be a huge surprise.
But to be fair, whenever that movie does come out, that RDJ is back in it, the whole internet is knowing within 0.2 seconds. There's no way you could not have that as a spoiler. Even if you move like every account, everyone in their freaking pet will be talking about RDJ back. Like that's all you need there. So I think them doing like an announcement of him coming back, I think that would be much better. Not saying when, but then just like speculation is always there.
Yeah, I know
I
this is off.
personally would like it as just like a random surprise. We don't know what's gonna happen, but realistically, some leak is gonna happen, some premiere is gonna happen, and they're just gonna tweet like JRD back or JDR backwards, and then everyone's gonna know that he's back.
Yeah.
That's the only downside I have with it.
Yeah.
Just about like the whole situation.
This is my last thing I would say. My big fan thing for you guys, just the build off of these. And I know part of this is a little no, but it would be a Marvel Studios movie. I would love to see Hall H close, Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman. They're on stage with Kevin Feige and Sean Levy. They're doing their thing. The rest of the Deadpool crew is out there. But then Wolverine's like, hey, you guys know I'm going to be back. He's like, I have always wanted to be in movies with someone like a Ryan Reynolds, but bam, Tobey Maguire comes out. Bam, Robert Downey Jr. comes out, and you have Hugh Jackman. Oh, damn, you got me with this JDR stuff. I'm all backwards now. Robert Downey Jr. and Tobey Maguire, who announced that they'll return.
WBN payback.
Oh Lord, it comes back. It always comes back.
The haunting of WBN.
Yeah. You know, I'm not opposed to it. And again, I the crowd would go crazy. I just think it's that hold off. Don't do it yet. That's just me though. But I do agree the crowd would go absolutely ballistic. The internet would be ablaze. I just think you hold off. Johnny though. not in that aspect. Just hold off. I will say the one nice like big surprise they could pull off that I do feel like we're closer to now than we were in 2022. You announced your first X-Men project.
Oh yes.
And you announced your team.
Whoa,
and you announced your team. You
Fantastic
announced the
Four.
logo.
Who?
That's my only thing. It would take away from that. So, and that's the only reason I would say why maybe it wouldn't happen. But again, I do think we are closer to a possibility of it happening this year than we are, again, previous years. So if they were to announce a mutant project or X-Men project, even if it's a solo mutant project, like a Wolverine movie, I think that is a safer bet that we would get.
Real quick, what a timeline. If they were to put like a mutant movie or like have some of that stuff on a timeline like they did when they announced, phase 4, I think that was pretty true to what they announced. Would you guys be okay if they did that? He's walking through kind of phase 7, phase 6 and 7.
I'd be down. I want a timeline. I'm all about a freaking timeline.
Yeah, I agree. I think I'd be okay with that. But if you want to maximize your hype, you announce the team. And you say, hey, we're moving it away from the Fantastic Four to Superman. It's actually X-Men versus Superman. No, realistically, if they were to announce an X-Men related project here, we wouldn't see it till 26.
Agree.
If that, yeah, that's like best case scenario.
They like barely just got I don't even know if his deal's been confirmed yet with Michael Huxley. Was reported to be the writer for it. That like barely happened. Right recently, I'm saying compared. So I'll probably see like 2028.
Ooh, no, I think that's too long. But I could also see it happening. So
if they want to put their time into it. No, 27.
Yeah,
I think 26 is late 26, early 27 is when I see X-Men happening.
I love the X-Men thoughts and theories, but I think it would be, for me personally, a masterclass if Feige were to announce that there are mutant projects but the MCU is ending as you know it at this time, and you put a firm hard date on it.
Ooh.
MCU is done 2028, 2027 as you
That'd
know it.
be-
That's
yeah.
it.
That'd
And
be
then-
announce the reboot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be smart. I was
And-
gonna mention that earlier, that this would be a good time for them to like as they do phase 7, 6, 7, whatever number they're gonna be up to or show up to show like where that soft reboot would be on the timeline. Would be kind of cool. Kind of have it branching off like a secret timeline.
Yeah. Or it could just be like phase 7 ends with Avengers the end.
Yeah.
You know, something like that.
Yeah.
The only other big thing that I'll say, the last thing I'll say before we leave, especially X-Men related, two kind of things. One, I could see it more happening than the second one, but one, show off X-Men 97 season 2 a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Capitalize on that hype. I could see that happening. I don't think it will, but not a bad idea. Two, this is, I would say, a bigger brain, like big brain theory. Confirm that the X-Men of the MCU are the X-Men from X-Men 97.
Whoa. I have to digest that one.
I think that would be huge if they did that.
Oh man, my only comment, I believe that's what it should be. It's what it should be.
Yeah,
Makes
You
it
can-
so much easier for them.
it would.
100%.
Like,
What a million
DC's
percent.
already doing the animation stuff with Creature Commandos. Confirmed Blue Beetle.
Mm-hmm.
It would make sense.
And again, you would capitalize huge off the hype of X-Men 97. Huge.
The only issue they would have is telling that time difference. Because they've
Different
established
universe.
the time periods pretty heavy between
Yeah.
live action and in 97. But you can really do anything you want. They just sent them to different areas. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just launched them to different time periods. You can put them wherever you want, and you can tie these
Yeah.
characters in. So, I mean, it's doable. I'd love that. I'd love it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think those are our predictions, right? For SDCC. We have less than a month away to figure out if we are 5 for 3,000,004 or if we are, 8 for 3,000,001. But drop your predictions in the comments below. We would love to hear some of your guys' predictions and maybe even shout them out in a live stream, because I think this is one of the Hall H's that we really don't know what's going to happen. And I think there's something incredibly exciting about that, to go into a Hall H kind of blind, especially on a weekend where Deadpool and Wolverine is dropping. We already don't know what's going to happen. Right? So,
Spider Brando's birthday weekend. We don't know what's going to happen to him. We may not see him on that live stream.
Who knows
following
what's going to
week.
happen? Who knows? But
He's going to have a face
I
tat.
might be
Yeah.
going too crazy partying and celebrating this Hall H. I might not be able to see these movies.
yeah. But
Just kidding.
the best way to find out what happens to Spider Brando after that weekend is you have to stay here, subscribed to the Point 3 podcast. Again, we are your favorite trio of hosts. We really appreciate everybody that watches us, likes the video, subscribes. Thank you. Once again, drop your predictions below. We'll probably feature them in another episode later on down the line. But until next time, everybody, 3 things, 3 very, very, very important things you need to keep doing before and after the Marvel's Hall H presentation. You need to keep watching, you need to keep reading, and you need to keep nerding out. We will see you guys next time.